Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I'm going to be talking about Fenty, and Fenty have released a new foundation. I've picked up their brush, I've picked up their foundation. It's the Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Longwear foundation. So I'm really excited because previous to this they had more matte formulas and I'm combination, but I do like a luminous finish and glow, so I am really looking forward to trying this. I ordered this from Sephora online and I ordered the number 310. Before I opened it, I went into Sephora to check whether it was the right shade and it looked too orange for me. It was leaning too warm, and actually I am normally 310 in the foundation for Fenty Beauty, so I was surprised that it wasn't my shade. I then took a sample of 300, brought it home, and 300 was more neutral, which is what I am, and it was a better fit. I went back again to Sephora and they looked at 295, 300 and 310, and I still came out better for 300. So I've purchased a 300. I've also purchased the brush that is new that comes with it. This is really bizarre, but I was looking for these everywhere. This is her new DEMI-GLOW light diffusing highlighters, and I've managed to pick up two, one in Loose Change and one in Too Much. I wanted to pick Yum Yum as well, which is another one, but they didn't have it in stock, so I will show that to you once I get it. But I managed to find these in one of my local Boots, 20% off as well, bargain, and I got sort of colour matched and I made sure that these were the right sort of shades for me. As part of Sephora, when you purchase two items, I got the new Cheeks Out colour in Big Melons, which is such a funny name, and it's kind of this orangey, like I said, that's my favourite thing at the moment, the vibe for summer. So I bought this because I love their Cheeks Out formula. My first review 5 years ago was on Cheeks Out, and that's what got me into actually becoming a content creator. This had launched in the UK before the States. I suddenly got all these people viewing my video and it kind of got me into creating, and I realized this is really what I wanted to do aside from my daily job. If you purchase two items in Sephora, you got this bum bag, which is the Fenty Beauty bum bag, which is so cool. Inside you get the Fenty mirror, which is very, very cool. This one is different. I think I've got the white mirror, but this one is the silver mirror, and look at this. I mean, it is stunning. And when you open it up with this mirror, there's two bits to it. So you've got the normal side, then you've got the one that exaggerates your features and you can get a closer look. Really, really liked that. In terms of other products, there's a little product here, sample of the Fenty Skin Watch Your Tone, which is a niacinamide dark spot serum. And then the final thing in here you got was a Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Universal Lip, and it was in Fenty Glow 01. So let's take a look at foundation. It's a natural looking radiance without shine, high performance long wear formula, medium coverage. This is the foundation brush that came with it, 145. So this is the brush. You can see that it's dripping, so there is coverage, but you can see that it's not too thick as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got the product on my hand now and I'm just going to apply it to my face. I'm going to try one pump first and I'm going to go in with the foundation brush. Feels really nice and light. Looks like a better match than the other colour that I thought I was. What I'm going to do is, because I want to see how well this wears, I'm going to do one more pump. Looks very natural and lovely on the skin. There seems to be a lovely glow as well, which I like. So I've got it all over my skin now. Feels lovely on. So it's almost midday now, so what I'm going to do is let this sit for the rest of the day. I'll give you some regular check-ins. I have a dentist appointment today because I have a bit of a dodgy gum. It's swollen, so I have to go and see the dentist. When I come back, I'll do a check-in at sort of 6 o'clock. I'll do a check-in around 8 o'clock as well. But yeah, I'll try and do regular check-ins, maybe 2 hours time too, just so you can see how it's faring. But I've gone with 2 pumps. I'm not going to put any powder on because I want to see how it is without any extra bits. Just want to see how it works on its own. I've worn this already in a few videos, but I haven't worn it to the end, so I'm going to do a full day's wear test for you. The brush feels really nice. It's actually a really good way to apply the product. I love Fenty brushes anyway. So that is the product. Really, really nice. So let's see how that fares for the rest of the day. I swatch these in store, and I'm going to show you Too Much on this side, and I'll show you Loose Change on this side. And what's interesting about this is they're a little bit different. One's more pinkier, one is more gold, but it's more like a lighter gold. I tried the richer gold and it just didn't look as good on me. I felt like the one that I was going to get, which is Yum Yum, had that kind of pinky undertone to it, which looked like a blush as well, but was like a mixture of these two. So anyway, let's try Too Much. So it's meant to be a silky smooth formula for a naturally radiant finish and effortless application, lightweight texture. It's different to her normal highlighters, which are quite blinding and quite strong. This is meant to be more natural. That's why she's called it a DEMI-GLOW. It's limited edition, which is really surprising for Fenty. Packaging is really lovely. I've just opened this for the first time. I love this sort of hologram on the top, and then you've got the colour written at the back. You get 4.5 grams of product, made in Italy. So we're on to a good start. It's made in Italy. I'm gonna use a different brush to apply this. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So as you open it, you get like a plastic case inside. There's a mirror. You pull that off. You've got Fenty Beauty where the mirror is, and then you've got this a really cool texture. Brush. Well, I've got my Sonia G brush. This is her Niji Pro brush, and I wanted to go in, picks up the product really well actually, and just put it where I would put highlights. So I'm just going to go in and show you. Woo, look at that. I love it. This is meant to be a demi-glow, but I think I'm glowing from the high heavens. Oh my goodness. Just going to put a little bit on my brow bone and just take it up. Wow, guys. I mean, what I love is it looks like a blush as well, which is really pretty. I think if you look at it in the light, it just glows and it just looks stunning. It kind of reminds me, don't want to say this, of the Pat McGrath ones. You know, when she does those special limited edition ones? Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You know what, I didn't even swatch it, so let me just swatch it with you now. Just going to take a little bit here. The texture is really nice. It's really creamy. Let me just do a hand swatch for you. I mean, look at that. I actually prefer this to the Pat McGrath. The texture's really nice. Wow, that is so pretty. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the other one, and this is Loose Change in 04. I'm really excited now that I've seen how this looks. This was my favourite out of the three that I tried. For some reason, highlighter for me, it's got to feel like a highlighter, and this feels like a highlighter. It's light, but also it goes really well kind of with my skin tone and looks like a blush, which I really like. So this is the colour Loose Change. And Loose Change definitely leans more towards the gold side of things, and I wanted one that was a little bit different, so this is Loose Change. So let me do a quick hand swatch before I forget and do it the other way around. So this is the hand swatch of Loose Change, and you can see it's more of a golden colour. Really pretty. Right, so we're now going to try Loose Change on this side. So I've got the same brush, I've just taken off and cleaned the brush, and now we're just going to put that on here. So this is Loose Change, and you can see it's definitely more of a golden highlight. Beautiful as well. Just going to add a tad bit more. It's gorgeous, but yeah. I think I still prefer the one on the left, but I really like this one for kind of like a warm toned highlight that's quite subtle but is there. Beautiful. So this is Loose Change and this is Too Much. Beautiful. Okay, so we have both highlighters on now, and I think it's time to try this blush. Because this blush is a bit more warmer, I'm going to keep this highlight on, take this one off, and then put the blush on top of the highlight and see how it looks. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. This is the one that got me into makeup in the first place. This is the Cheeks Out in one of their new shades, and it's called Big Melons. This name is fantastic. Did you know that Rihanna comes up with her own names for her products? I think that's amazing, and the fact she comes up with that name is just blowing my mind. So this is Big Melons, and you can see it's got this sort of gorgeous orange undertone to it. It's just stunning. Okay, so we're just going to look at Big Melons now. I'm just going to do a quick hand swatch. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So pigmented with Rihanna's stuff. Fenty Beauty, smash it all the time. Now, I remember when I first reviewed this, I love the fact that there's a mirror in here because you can just look at the mirror and just do what you need to do. I still think Rihanna's ahead of the game when she brought out 50 different shades. She was doing it before everybody else was, and I highly admire her for that. I like using my fingers for this because this texture, again, is that creamy texture. So I'm just gonna dab it on my cheeks. We're gonna see how it blends with this highlighter. But look at that. I mean, pigment. So beautiful. I mean, I knew this would suit me because I like sort of corally shades, especially during the summer. And it works beautifully with the highlight, actually. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit on this side now. The only thing I remember is that when you use this, it does get a bit messy at the bottom section. I don't know why that happens, but if you drag it down, it generally gets a little bit messy. Anyhow, I'm just going in now and I'm tapping it in and trying to blend it with the highlight. But you can see that orange and gold are like sisters, match made in heaven, really. And so that's why I wanted to keep this shade on rather than the pinkier one. But when you see it like this, this really suits me, this highlight. So it depends on how you wear it. With the other one, you could wear it with a pink blush and then put the highlight on top and it would just boost the colour. In the same way, this is doing the same thing for this orangey colour. I love this shade. So lovely. I remember now why I love Cheeks Out so much. Oh, this was like one of my favourite things when it first came out. That is everything for the moment. I might remove this and just try that lip glow that I got as part of the free gift. I thought since we're doing a Fenty look, let's just use the Fenty lip. So this is the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer Fenty Glow 01. And it's in this little travel size tube. I like this colour, really, really pretty. So if you're interested, this is the swatch for 01 Fenty Glow. Gorgeous. Let's put that on together. Ooh. Oh yeah. And this is why I love Fenty. Look at this shade. Such a gorgeous shade, and it goes so well actually with the whole look. It's so pretty. I will check in and let you know how this foundation is faring. I haven't added any powder. I want to see how this fares throughout the day, so look out for my updates. So I'm just doing my 2-hour check-in. Foundation's been looking really good, still looks great. I obviously have my T-zone situation, which I know is a big thing for me, being combination skin, but it doesn't look weird. It looks still really nice and glowy. I will check in again in a couple of hours and I'll let you know how it's fared. So here is a 4-hour check-in. It's still looking really, really nice. This is the 8-hour check-in. Looks fine here. Obviously I've got an oily T-zone, but it still looks really nice and glowy. So far so good. I really like it. So this is the entire Fenty look. I love the way the foundation is looking right now. It's looking luminous, it's looking glowy. Obviously I have highlighter on as well, but I think I can see from the center part of my face that the foundation is looking really nice. So I can't wait to check in with you and let you know. My first impressions is that it applied beautifully, very light, didn't feel heavy, was able to give me that medium coverage that I really like. I like the way it feels. I like the brush that comes with it. And yeah, I'll let you know how it fares throughout the day. But in terms of the highlights, oh my God, how beautiful are these? Why are they limited edition? I don't know. So someone tell me, please, why she keeps doing limited edition stuff, because this should be permanent. But yeah, I love everything so far. I love this lip. Gorgeous. But my initial impression is that I think this foundation is very, very nice. Actually, I might prefer it than her matte one that she launched initially, because I felt like it tended to dry my skin out a little bit, whereas I like the feel of this so far. One of the questions that people asked about, or I've even asked about, is oxidization. I feel as though the color has gone slightly darker since I've put it on, but not a lot. And actually it's kind of been the best one for me. I felt like the 310 made my skin a little bit too dark. This one I really like the look of. It suits my complexion right now. Just questions around oxidization. I know it does oxidize, so I would say go in store, try the foundation on first and take it home and try it, like a little pot, and then see which one suits you, because don't buy it straight away. I had to take my time to buy this one because it does change quite a fair bit. So please let me know your comments. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.